Hey, let's talk about this house purse trend that's been going around in the Kindle community. It's called your house purse. It is the purse that you use primarily in your home to bring your stuff to and from different rooms, up and down the stairs, from the kitchen, living room to your bedroom. Now, what is the whole deal and why would you need one? Hey guys, my name's Angie and today we're talking the house purse. Now, this may look like a makeup bag and it is, well, because it is. I saw that this trend was going on all through the Facebook girlies, the groups with Kindle era girls, and I wanted to hop on and share my take on the house purse trend. It's house purse. It is not the outside world purse. It's not something that you're really meant to bring to work, to the office, to out, to dinner. This is one that just stays and lives in your home. Is it just nonsense? Is it consumerism BS? Is it helpful? Is it a hack? Let's go ahead and look into it. So the reasons why you may benefit from having a house purse is if you have a large home, if you find that you are often leaving something behind, you're forgetful, you often lose small pieces, especially if you're in the trend where you're using a clicker, a page turner for your Kindle. Well, that comes with two parts. So if you're just starting to read or you're just trying to get settled down to read, you've got your Kindle, you've got your page turner, and then the other component that comes with it. So that's three different pieces. And you're likely wanting to go around with your phone. So just at the base level, that's four things to go from room to room. Now, one of the reasons you may benefit from having a house purse is if you want to easily transport those items. Another could be if you are always running out of battery and you also tend to need to carry a phone charger, a portable phone charger. So that's the main reason. If you find that you are trying to carry lots of little things, and there's this idea of like all women have the claw where they're carrying all of their things in their hand. We just have adjusted and adapted to the claw. Now, one other benefit is if you have a larger home or maybe it's inconvenient or uncomfortable for you to have to go back and forth, up and down, or that you find yourself lounging in multiple places in your home. This would be the same reason why some people who choose to have a stand want to have something that's very portable, like the little fluffy pillow bowl, because it's easier to move from room to room. So in that same vein, you can imagine if somebody is trying to settle and get comfortable and unwind and cozy up in multiple places in their home, then they might need something to just a little bag to transport their essentials. So the idea of a house purse is just really cute concept because it's something that just lives and stays in the home. It doesn't really exit the home, and it has all of your little goodies and trinkets. But essentially, it's just a purse or a bag or a tub or a container that can carry all of your essentials and make it easier for you to transport those things. This trend is really fun and interesting because it's definitely something that you can use. You don't have to buy anything new. I find that some people have been very open about like, well, I already have a clear bag for concerts or fairgrounds or events where you have to have a clear tote. And when you're not at an event like that, that tote isn't being used, so why not use that? The benefit of also using a clear tote bag is that you can see your stuff inside. So it's kind of handy and nice, and it's not like you're going to be wanting to have that available for use to go to dinner or anything like that. So just a bag or a tote or a container, that something that you already have in your home. It's portable, it's small, and for me, I want to share the bag that I put together that I am now claiming as my house purse, and I'll share updates as I go along. I personally lose a lot of things often. I misplace my phone, I misplace my Apple Watch, so hopefully this will help. So this is what I've got. Let me show you my bag. This is a cute little makeup bag. I don't travel with this makeup bag. I haven't traveled with this makeup bag in years because I've lately enjoyed using clear, transparent organizers. So I'll have a clear bag for my dry makeup goods like eyeshadows and powders and brushes, and then I'll have another clear bag for liquids like the foundation, concealer, mascara, lip gloss, that kind of thing. So since I've turned to those clear bags in favor over these that are more opaque where you can't really see inside, I found that maybe this is something that could work as my house purse. So it is a little dingy. I think I probably should toss it in the washer because of its material with the plastic. I'm not going to put it in the dryer, but I will put it in the washer and see if it can come out any nicer. I love the size. Like, this is a really great size for makeup. And look how cute it is. It has a little handle. It's basically a purse. All right, let's just go ahead and open it up. So what do I have inside? The kind of interesting thing, which I haven't figured out if I'll be using this feature, is that as a makeup bag, it does have this hook, so I can just hang it on somewhere. I don't know that I'll be using that. It reminds me like when you're in college and you have a shower bag, it has those little shower caddies and hooks that you can hang up so you can see everything. Everything in the front is clear. I have little compartments. My Kindle is here in the bottom, and we'll just go through each compartment. So I have my page turners here, so that's 2 pieces. And then you go to this next section where I have my phone. I have a hair tie. I'm always looking for a hair tie. I have some Kleenex or a little bag of tissues. I am a contacts wearer, so I have these Blink Dry Lens contacts lens drops. Now this is the one that I really like because I think that it really does help because it cleans them too. So it's almost like a sanitization thing. So it's called Blink and Clean, but the brand is Blink, and I love that. I don't know, I get dry eyes, so I like this. Especially if I have a candle going, then I kind of get irritated with the fragrance in the air, but sometimes I can't like not use a candle. That's the deal. I have a little hand sanitizer, and that's it for that compartment. I think that's pretty much sums it all up. So just to recap real quick, the things that are in my Kindle, my Kindle purse or my home purse, my house purse, include the Kindle, hand sanitizer, contact lens, phone, hair tie, Kleenex, and then the page turners. And you'll notice like I can't really bring my stand. So I do like that it has a hook. Now let's take a look at some things that I've chosen not to include in the bag at this time. Right now, I don't have AirPods in here because when I imagine myself lounging in the house, I'm either going to play that audio out loud, and I also don't really listen to audiobooks. That's just not something that I really need. Screen wipes could be something that I include, like one little portable screen wipe, a wet and dry side, or it could be the one that is a microfiber cloth so that I can use that for my phone, my Kindle, and just have that. Another one that I have chosen not to include at this time is a portable charger. Kindles just have such a long lifespan, and the main thing that I would want to charge is my phone. I don't really find that if I'm going to go lounge, I'll probably opt to charge my phone and then go settle in somewhere. But that's just how I feel right now. Then there's lip balm, mints, and snacks. I am a very snacky girl, so I might find that I would like to put an extra granola bar there or something, some mints. Oh, so good. I just don't have any handy right now. And yeah, those are a few things that I chose not to include, but a lot of people tend to add them, the lip balm, even lotion. So as you're reading, you can moisturize, get those knees, get those elbows. Now, let me talk about a few of the reasons why somebody may not want to use this. So they may not want to use it if their home is very small. They may not want to use it if they have tons of multiples, like in terms of walking around the house to have a lip balm somewhere. Well, maybe you just have a bunch of lip balm. There's no need to carry the one. You just have them already spread out throughout your home. Another one would be like just not wanting to fight the pressure of having to purchase something new. I, in my case, have just opted to reuse something functional, something that wasn't being used in my home. So I didn't buy a special bag just for this trend. There are people here that as I was digging and seeing what people were doing, they said often people who chose not to follow this trend said that they have a couch cubby or that they have a couch tray. That just tells me that somebody who has a couch cubby or a couch tray in lieu of not doing the house purse, it's because they like to lounge on their couch. They like to read on their couch. They like to hang out on their couch. And maybe they don't like to read in bed. Maybe they're not finding themselves reading in a different little nook. So if you really have one primary dedicated space where you are relaxing and unwinding and not really moving around about your home, then it might not make sense for you. But for me, as someone who is very forgetful and loses things often, and also does have the page turner, so I'm doing that thing with all the stuff in my hand, it seems like a nice thing to try. So actually, what a fun experiment. I'm gonna go ahead and put these objects in my hands. Okay, so let's see. How would I normally do this? I would open up the pop socket so I have a little bit more support. Okay, let's do this realistically, right? So I'm going to wear the hair tie in my hand. There. So if I'm being for real, and not just having the luxury of having a bag, this is what I would take. Actually, ditch the Kleenex. I would take the page turners as an essential, my phone, and the Kindle, and the hair tie on my wrist. And I would walk around and do that. But then I don't have a drink. I would have no hands for a drink. Could probably do this and then have a drink. But, why do that when I have a bag? Now what I gain is if I'm putting these in here, I have the Kindle in its dedicated home, the page turners in here, my phone goes in its own little pocket, and then I can put the hair tie back. When I zip that all up, I can free up my hands. So yeah, a lot of people also seem to include a journal, a notebook, highlighters, pens. I don't really take notes on the books that I'm reading. I'm reading a lot of fiction, things that are supposed to be relaxing and unwinding. And although you can take notes on those kinds of books, I don't feel the pressure to. I don't feel like a draw to do that. So I don't need that. I also have a paper planner, and I don't really, this is probably where I would take my notes if I were going to do that, but it could fit. I just don't find that at this time it's something that I need to carry. Let's see, it's actually tight, a little tight. Yeah, if I wanted my planner to come, it would be very snug. Yeah, but not impossible, just not great. So I want to go through a few other options that I considered. I have this little tech bag that I got from like a swag event with work. It's just this tech pouch, and it has this top handle, which is kind of cool. It looks like a lunchbox, and maybe you could use a lunchbox, but I just figured it's black and like not as easy to find. I find that anything black is hard for me to find. So let me go ahead and just empty out the contents, which I've been using as a little tech bag, and see how, and I can just share with you how this option would work. I do like that it has these little slots though. Okay, Kindle fits great. Let's go ahead and add these other things to this little black lunch bag looking thing. I'm going to put in my phone, the tissues, the eye drops, the hand sanitizer, and then, oh, do I have my page turner in here yet? I think I'm missing that. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah, you know what? They were right in front of me. I couldn't see them because they're freaking black. I can't find anything that's black. All right, so let's add, oh, a little pouchy pouch for that. That's cute. That's fun. Zip it up, and I'll show you this other option. This is nice too, honestly. The other one's fun because I like the handle. I can put my arm through it, whereas this one, you have to hold it like that. But this does hold everything that I just described in that other makeup bag. And in terms of space, it is a touch smaller, a little bit wider when filled. Now, how does this compare to just having a regular purse? I'm going to keep this in here and I'll show you. This is my work bag. If I were going to go from room to room with my work bag, so if a 15-inch laptop can fit in here, you can see how much larger it is in comparison to the house purse concept. So I have my little house purse idea, and then the big purse, the big dog purse is what I bring it to work every day. What I would put in here that's different is I'll have my laptop, my badge, my ID, my credit card, notebook, agenda, pens, highlighters, all of those things need to go into my actual work bag, whereas this one is Monly and Maisley, where the small bag, the house purse idea is just the essentials that I need in my home. I could also see myself wanting to do like a couple of alcohol wipes as just a passive thing. I might clean my phone while I'm reading or something like that. But I've really pared it down to what I think are my essentials for my house purse. And yeah, I'm really excited. So kind of tempted to just leave it in this smaller case now. Let's see. Except the only thing is that it's just so dark. Like I want, instead, maybe I need to put a big ribbon on it or a scarf. I do like that this has these little text slots. That's so fun. I'm going to grab a scarf or something to dress this up. Okay, so since my scarf is nowhere to be found, this'll do, this'll do. See, this is a perfect spot for a really elaborate keychain. Yes, that's what I need, a big keychain. I'm gonna find something cuter, like a little fluffy guy, and yeah, very excited for this little journey that I'm embarking on. I'm going to need to charge my phone so that I can get ready for dance later. Let me know, would you guys try a house purse? Do you already have something like that and it just now has taken on a new name, something trendy, but everybody's already had a bag that they carry things around in? There's been a number of hacks that I've picked up from TikTok trends, from the internet, that have been really helpful or increased my productivity or just way of life or ease of life. And I could imagine that this is one of those things. Is this something that you would try, or is it just a trend that's going to pass and you'll miss this wave and kind of focus on other things? Hey, just as I was checking in, I wanted to talk about the one really popular bag. It's a corduroy pencil case that's going around on all of the forums where people and all the girlies are saying, hey, it fits a Kindle. It fits a Kindle. Oh my God. Corduroy is such a really kind of youthful fabric, at least in the way that this is executed, because they are in pinks and blues and periwinkles and really fun pops of color. And the draw to this concept is that this is a purse that can remind you of your childlike nature. There's nothing really trying to be modern or whatever, like showy with it. It's just very casual and fun, and people just want to have fun. They're like, all the Kindle girls have stickers. We're doing a lot of fun stickers, and just something that you can personalize without any fear of judgment, because this is going to be in your home and it's for you. And then the bag, lots of people are talking about adding patches to them, and you can get a whole bunch of cheap iron-on patches from Dollar Tree. It's just, I think it's a cute idea. I kind of dig it, but I just don't need another bag when I already have something that will do the job. However, if it brings you joy and it adds something to your life, I'm not going to knock it, because I already have had to hold my tongue and bite my tongue when I was being a little bit critical of people who had stands and clickers and all of these cases and pouches and that whole life for Kindle Girl era. So I'm not gonna say that it's a bad idea to buy a bag, but just do think of if there's something in your house that can already function that way, or if you want this bag, then just go for it. Like, to each their own. I personally want to challenge myself to use the things that I already have in my home, and I will report back to see if I still use it. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.